All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Donna and I would like to welcome you to our garage in sunny Florida. It's about 90 degrees outside right now, but we're going to talk about one thing, and that is the Hcalory diesel heater. So I'd like to thank them for being our sponsor today and for doing this unboxing and review. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Welcome to our channel. We are Forever Dreaming. We are Danny and Donna. If you're new here, we take you along with us as we travel in our truck camper, towing our Jeep behind us, and exploring this world around us. We show you how we do it, where we stay, and where we go while we're there to have fun. We also give you tips about what we find that makes things better and easier. We invite you to subscribe to our channel to see where the next adventure takes us. Stay tuned to see what we're doing now.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little bit of back history about Donna and I. We're truck campers, and what that means is that we travel the country in our Elevation off-grid F550 with a host truck camper. When we first started out, we would roof tent. I had a cheap Chinese heater that I used to try to keep me warm in the winter. It lasted for about one camping cycle. In other words, it lasted one time, and it was a piece of crap. The Hcalory diesel heater is like the top of the line. It's a really good heater for what you get. And the toolbox design of it makes it really portable and ideal for tent camping, rooftop camping, or even RVs. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty and see what's inside the box. I'm gonna cut it open here. We're gonna unbox it together. Let's see how this thing is. So the box is heavy construction and it was shipped directly to us. I'm gonna set this on the ground, get rid of the foam. This thing's so far is pretty stout. And inside the box, it looks like we have some accessories. I'll give you my first impressions right out of the box. Metal construction, it's not plastic. It seems pretty robust. It has a digital display on the front here. This is the output for the heater. And on this side is the intake. And this looks like it's going to be the exhaust for the muffler. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, here's the remote. So this is operated either manually, in other words, right here on the dash, remotely, and it also has this new app that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, which is really cool. Let's see what we got here. This is your fuel pump here. And this one also has the new oil pump version that we're going to talk about. This is where the diesel fuel goes. And what I like about it is it has a strainer here. So it doesn't have an inline fuel filter because they didn't think it was necessary, but it has this. And this is a 1.3 gallon tank, I believe it is. And this is the heater itself. So a lot of these units will come with the heater separate, and they're outside of a unit like this. So this one's all enclosed, and that's why they call it a toolbox, because it looks very similar to a toolbox. All right, so now I'm going to show you what's in the box. All right, so in the box, that's part of the vent. So that's the 3-inch hose that goes onto here, and that goes onto there. This is part of the exhaust. That's the muffler with the appropriate clamps. So with this diesel heater is 110 volt and 12 volt for your batteries for DC power. And they give you the power cord that you run directly to your battery for that. So 12 volt supply. And these are the clamps for your hoses. So it's sending you, it looks like everything. And this looks like the power brick that plugs in right back here. So if you want to run it off of 110 volt, that goes like that. It looks like it sends you everything that you need to be able to run this. What I like about this is that if we are tent camping, we don't really have access to 110 power unless you're at a campground and you run an extension cord. But we have a power bank that we made that we can plug this in to the diesel heater, and it'll run off of one tank on the highest power, in other words, the highest setting for 24 hours, and on the lowest setting for 42 hours. So it'll go pretty good. You can bend this, and this goes here, this goes to your exhaust, and this goes out. One thing about this is that you want to make sure that your exhaust is away from your intake. This is the intake here, and this is the exhaust. You want to make sure that they're separated. So this is not pulling in the exhaust where you get carbon monoxide poisoning. This is expandable, so you can open this up. One thing that I had to do on my rooftop system is I had to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or your local hardware store and get a longer hose. And what's nice about it is the 3-inch, so you shouldn't have any problem getting 3-inch tubing. So I would put this probably on the ground and run the vent to the tent camper. And what's nice about it is it's operated with your remote control, so you can turn it on and off or raise and lower the temperature. Plus you can use your phone to turn it on and off and adjust your timers. So the 3 different ways to operate it is great. So again, this is called the Hcalory. H stands for heat, and then calorie is actually a unit of heat. So it's pronounced Hcalory. So if somebody asks you what kind of badass heater is that, you can say it's an Hcalory. So now we're going to talk about some of the highlights and new features of the upgraded diesel heater. The first of the few that we're going to talk about is the 3-minute fast heating. It's newly designed and it has the aluminum body, it's stronger, and it supports fast heating. The second new feature that we're going to talk about is the newly designed combustion chamber, which gives it a 42-hour ultra-long runtime. It increases the fuel efficiency by 28%, which means you get 42 hours of continuous runtime on a single tank. Another thing that they improved on is another new feature, which is the ultra quiet run on this thing. The new silent oil pump has a quiet operation, which includes a good night's sleep. One thing that I do like about this is the integrated toolbox. And again, I'm going to open it up and show you. It has a little bit of room that you can put some of the stuff in. And I've seen people in other reviews that try to stuff stuff in here and try to close it. It's really not designed for that. You're going to take your extra parts that you have, put it in another bag, and carry that with you so you don't damage anything. So that's my recommendation. But just the overall construction of this thing is pretty rugged. Now, I haven't tested this thing out in the weather yet to see how it does in the rain and stuff like that. But like with anything like that, I would put it underneath of an overhang that didn't get direct water onto it. So keep that in mind when you use it. The fourth that I feel is one of the coolest is the app. Again, personal experience. Whenever I had to adjust my other diesel heater, I would have to physically go down to the unit. It didn't have a remote control. It didn't have an app. If I'm inside my RV or I'm inside my tent or my rooftop tent, instead of climbing all the way down, I can pull out my phone and Bluetooth. This thing's Bluetooth to my phone, and I can run the temperatures, the timers, the multiple timers, the on and offs, everything from the phone. So you can do some with the remote. It's just on, off, plus or minus the temperature. And it's basically the same thing with the digital display, but you can go into the other functions of the timers and stuff like that with the digital display. But it's so much easier to use the app. Some of the other features for the app is the high altitude. Let's say that you're in Colorado and you're at 9,000 feet. You can go onto the app and you can do the high altitude adjustments on there. The app also has multiple timers, automatic start and stop. It has 10 adjustable heat levels and the fan mode. All right, so we plugged in the power brick to it, directly into the power in here. Remember, this is the intake, and this is the exhaust, and this is where you get your hot air from. Okay, so the power's on, and if you look right here on our display, it's already lit up. And you have your off button, your on button. You're going through the menu here, the OK, and your settings. Okay guys, one of the coolest things about the app that jumps out at me right away is that first of all, it tells you what mode you're in. Right now we're in standby mode. And the second thing that's important to me is the voltage. So let's say that you have this hooked up to your portable battery power pack. It'll tell you what your voltage is so you know if your battery's running low or not. Your height adjustment when you're in high elevations, and the body temperature and the temperature you have it set at, and what the ambient temperature is for the outside. It also has your high plateau, your starting and stopping, and the mode change. You have where it says blow wind, means your fan speed, and if it's heating. And these buttons here are your increase or decrease for each individual item. Okay, one of the things I think is really cool about this is on the outside of this toolbox design is the fuel level. And remember, this is a diesel heater. So what's nice about this is when this is sitting on the ground, you can visually see how much fuel you have left, and it gives you the percentage here, and it gives you the amount in liters on this side. So what's nice about that is you don't have to open up the inside of the unit to see how much diesel you have left. So on the bottom of this is your exhaust, and everything else is enclosed. Remember how I was talking about with the rain and everything? So it's on feet. So you don't want to sit this in a mud puddle or anything like that. It does come with an owner's manual, and it's pretty good on telling you how to run this thing, the operation of it and what it's capable of. So take the 5 minutes and read this and go over it. It'll help you. If you're tent life, rooftop camper life, truck camper life, or RV life, this will work great for whatever application that you have. Just remember to do it safely. Keep your exhaust away from your intake and you're golden. Thanks for watching.